Hey you guys, this is Michelle. Welcome to your Wonderful Words of Wisdom Wednesday with me. First and foremost, as always, during these difficult times, I hope everyone is sheltering in place, staying home. Let's not get out if we don't have to. I know there are some people who want to go get their nails and hair done and finally get out the house for a little while, but if you don't have to, don't. Just use good judgment, I'll say that. Just use good judgment and use some wisdom because it is Words of Wisdom Wednesday. So I hope you guys are doing great, staying safe and protected. Let's jump right in. So today's topic, we're going to talk about toleration. I know what y'all saying. Oh my goodness, Michelle, this is going to be a good one. I know. I'm so excited. So first, let me just give you the definition of how to tolerate something or what it means to be tolerable, toleration, right? And I have to read it because y'all, it is so profound. I knew the definition, but when I got in more depth with it, I was like, oh my goodness. So let me just read it to you real quick. So toleration, or to tolerate, is to allow the existence, occurrence, or a practice that something or someone, a situation that you do not necessarily like or agree with without interference. Another version said to accept or endure something unpleasant or that you dislike. Or my favorite one was to be capable of continued subjection to a situation, a drug, a toxin, or a condition without adverse reaction. I know, first of all, that blew my mind. I'm gonna let that just settle in on you guys for a second. So to tolerate something basically means that we subject ourselves to something that we don't even like. We don't even like it. We disagree with it. We dislike it. It's unpleasant. It's just one of them things that why we even dealing with this, okay? So what I'm going to briefly explain is to how to overcome toleration. And I know we all get it. We tolerate people, we tolerate situations, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a career, we settle. We'll tolerate, we'll deal with it knowing we don't like it, knowing that we should not tolerate it, knowing that it's something that we should release and let go. I'm going to show you how to quickly overcome that. So what I've learned through my experience, because a lot of these situations that I bring up to you guys, I have already dealt with. So the first thing to overcome toleration or being tolerable of something is you got to just stop it. Cold turkey. Just quit. Stop. Just let it go. Keep in mind it is in your control to do so. So you got to let it go. We done with it, right? The next thing is to say no. Say no and say no more. If it's to a person, if it's a situation, if it's a mother, father, whatever it is that you're done. And I'm talking about stick a fork in me, done, that I'm walking away from this. I'm letting this go. I'm releasing this. Say no more. No and no more. No is a very powerful, very, very powerful word, okay? And then lastly, which it should have been first because it's most important, value yourself and value your time. Because when you value yourself and you value your time, guess what? You don't even have the time, nor can you afford to tolerate anything, anybody, any situation, anything that you don't like. You just simply ain't got the time for it. Like literally, you got to just bounce up out of that. So one thing that my father always says, my dad, Bishop Ronnie Cotton, he's been teaching and preaching this to me, oh my goodness, as far as I can remember. He said, what you will tolerate will only increase in your life. So if you continue to tolerate a situation or a person or anything like that, guess what? That condition is going to increase. It's not going to decrease until you say no more. Okay. And then lastly, what I will leave with you is, do you want to be tolerated or do you want to be celebrated? I prefer to be around company and have connections where I am celebrated and it's a positive environment versus just being tolerated. Nobody wants to be tolerated. So I'll leave you guys with that, and I hope you enjoyed today's Words of Wisdom Wednesday. As always, follow me on YouTube and follow me on Facebook at Michelle Cotton. Also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Shelly D. Cotton. I look forward to seeing you guys' comments and feedback. And if you have questions, DM me, hit me up. I'm available to answer your questions. And I just love hearing and communicating with you. Tell me a situation that you have tolerated for too long that either you need to say no more to, or you just said no more to, or you did it back in the past and now you are healed and whole from that situation. toleration. I love to hear it. Get back with me later, guys. Y'all have a good day. Remember, stay home, stay safe, use good judgment. Have a great Wednesday.